Here we are. Happy New Year's, everyone. We're going to have one last story before the end of this year. We're going to go and investigate the fog in Minnesota. A lot of people are saying that this is like not no normal fog. All right, so I'm going to hit y'all with the copyright. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act in 1976, allowance is made for fair use for the purpose such as criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and or research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All right, I might read it again later on. So this might be a long video because I haven't taken notes on it. I'm just now about to start getting notes on it. But let's start with a video. Go back. Oh, that's too far back. There are people that are saying that this fog is not fogging like it normally would be. What caused this fog and when will it go away? That sounds like what we want to get into. Minnesota weather. What caused this fog and when will it go away? Now this was date December the 30th. Today we are one day away. We are only on December 31st. So, I thought it went away. So let's start it. Open window on December the 29th. December the 29th, 2024. All right, so we have the date now. Minneapolis, another foggy day in Minnesota, but the fog is expected to lift. I could have swore I picked a video. Yeah, let's try to find a video. Driving in Wabasha. Oh, hey, thank you, Spirit. We was looking for the place for where we was. All right. So now we have a date in a place. All right, and I think that's my neighbor's TV that you're hearing in the background. Just ignore it if you can, because it is truly annoying. All right, let's go to videos. Let's go to this one.
No surprise, we're in the dense fog advisory again. Now, this should persist until about midnight, and then we'll actually see some improvement. We're not going to feel improvement around here. We have some much colder air coming our way. But let's get back to the fog since we'll be dealing with it tonight. Here's Lisa Meadows with an explainer of the different types of fog we've been dealing with.
Fog forms when your temperature cools to your dew point. When that happens, you get condensation. Basically, it's like a cloud that forms at the ground. Now, there are different types of fog, and this weekend was unique because we had the setup for two different types to occur. So first, advection fog. This happens when you have the cold land surface. We had all that snowpack on the ground heading into the weekend, right? Well, then we had a warm, moist air mass move over that. We had the rain come in. We had a tie of a record high on Saturday at MSP. So what happened is we had that warm, moist air come in, and then it cooled down to saturation, and that caused that fog to form. Then we had a break in the clouds actually on Saturday, and we had the opportunity for radiation fog to form. We had the clear skies, allowed for temperatures to drop. We had calm winds, so we didn't get any mixing of the atmosphere, and that allowed for that radiation fog to form. So all these ingredients allowed for foggy days to continue even into today. Now, out at MSP, it was the fifth time on record that we ended up having 20 hours of a half-mile visibility or less. The good news is we'll have a change. We have cold air coming in, wind shifting out of the north, so that'll end this fog. It should clear up here as we head into about midnight.
All right. So wait, I want to
No surprise.
Pause. All right, so this is why I came over here. Because that's the weather lady, right? We know what the weather lady is going to say. How can I make it smaller? It was some comments down here. I don't know how to get to them, though. Dang it. All right. But there were comments of people saying that the fog was making them sick. Anyways, back over here, the zip code is 55981. 55981. Let's also get the Twin Cities zip code, though. Twin Cities zip code is, where are we? Oh, shoot, they got a lot of them. Mm-hmm. 416, 480, 402. They are a lot apart, too. They're not even in order. I think we better stick to the Wabasha zip code. But for some reason, I want to use this 55480 zip code, too. So I am. 55480. All right. Where in the devil? All right, I just went all the way down for no reason. Back over here. All right, you see what I typed in there? Minnesota fog sick. All right, so let's go into this one.
A mysterious fog has blanketed Minnesota for 4 straight days, accompanied by an odd odor. Coincidentally, I've been under the weather during this time. Are you experiencing similar symptoms? Have you noticed a mental haze? This unusual phenomena raises questions about potential environmental factors affecting our well being. Let's explore the possible connections between this persistent fog and reported health issues. Are others noticing changes in their physical or cognitive state? It's crucial to gather information and understand if this is a widespread concern. Share your observations and let's unravel this puzzling situation together.
All right, so you see, it's something up with this fog. This ain't no normal fog. He said the fog was going for 4 days. All right, so let's go over to Yahoo. Y'all still over here with this? Here it go. Minnesota fog sickness. Could all the fog we've had lately make you sick? What's behind Minnesota's recent streak of fog? Let's go into this one. Could all the fog we've had lately make you sick? Really? It sure has been foggy around central Minnesota lately. It seems like the fog has found an area that it truly enjoys hanging around. You might have even heard someone say they're sick of the fog, Or do they say something else? Did they say they're sick from the fog? My wife wasn't feeling yesterday, and she mentioned to me that people online were talking about how the fog was making them sick. And to be honest, I gave her an eye roll. Wait, let's see what they're talking about on here.
Of the United States in 2024, including the destruction of countless trees in the South. Now the Arbor Day Foundation is vowing to replant 2
Oh, look, we're
million.
talking about the
Low
fog, man.
UV curing lamps are sabotaging your
Be
results.
quiet.
As UV lamps dim, your
Okay. My wife wasn't feeling well yesterday, and she mentioned to me that people online were talking about how the fog was making them sick. And to be honest, I gave her an eye roll when she said it, of course, when she wasn't looking. But it got me to thinking, can the fog make you sick? And it turns out it can. I did a simple search online, and there are actually a few fog that have an adverse effect on your health. The first thing that can be affected is your breathing. I read a couple of different sites that echoed the same sentiment. Yada, yada, yada. All right. So I think we might be ready. I'm going to try to find that video, though. The comments that I'm looking for that seem to be, right now they show comments for this video. This is one.
No surprise, we're in.
All right, because we already watched this. But down here, these comments. Why are people all over the world saying it smells like chemtrails? Fog is everywhere, making people sick. The government needs to tell us what the hell is going on. Fog is making me sick. I've never had fog clog my 5-inch furnace filter, burn my eyes, nose, throat, and lungs after being outside for 2 minutes. This is from the office of Make That Shit Up to appease the audience. All over the world, fog at night in Florida, and it ends up the East Coast as well, Canada, is not normal. I don't expect to get the truth here. What are the odds for these people? What are the odds for these fog conditions that happen in so many places in the northern hemisphere at the same time? Yeah. The fog made us dizzy, eyes hurting, unexplained headaches, nausea, etc., ECT. Lord, cover us all in Psalms 23 and Psalms 91 with the hedge of protection as well as the covering and the pleaded blood of Jesus. Woo, y'all done got them people real upset. Oh, Lord. How do you explain that people experiencing this fog all over the world? It ain't fog. We all know the truth. Well, I don't know. This smells smoky to me. The same thing is being reported all over the world. Nothing to see here. Just go to work and pay your taxes. All right. So while I do this story, just as a precaution, yep, putting my mask on because I don't want the fog to come get me. So now we are gonna bring spirit in. We haven't had it up here in New York yet. We're not in the part of New York I'm in. All right, now. Oh, Lord, this mask is hot. I ain't gonna be able to keep this on no time. I'm gonna wear it though, as long as I can, in solidarity with the Minnesota people. All right, so we're in Minnesota. 1/4 mile visibility. That man said it had been going on 4 days. So we got the date December the 29th is from the picture with the person driving through it. So let's begin on. I'm going to stay on the 29th, but we can go as far as yesterday. December 30th. All right. I'm trying to pick my fingernails off right now, so they're a little crazy. But as usual, this is not about me. This is about Minnesota. All right. Did I read the disclaimer? I think I did. All right. So just to get us started, we're going to use the modified elements tool and the teddy bear tarot. To try to get the jumpers. All right. Let's start with the elements tarot. All right, spirit guides, holy angels, and ancestors. Oh, I ain't even light the way yet. They'll be like, where is she? I can't see her. Oh my goodness, if you watch my popular almanac video on how to read an almanac, I looked at mine for the last day. And as I said in the video, you can kind of tell how your year was by the condition of your almanac at the end of it. This is my 2024 almanac. It's so raggedy right now. And this is my year in a nutshell. What condition is your almanac in? I had 2024 was hard on me, but dang it, what? All right. Back to the story. There you are. All right, put the incense over here. All right, spirit guides, holy angels, and ancestors, gather around because today we want to go to Minnesota. I want to be there in the zip code of 55981. I want to be there on December the 29th. Let me set the date on here. We had a December date on the last story. The Robert Brooks story was on December. Now, this December has had a lot of action. Where I live at up here, we had a drive-by last night, but I'm gonna have to come back and do a chit-chat video. All right. The date is December the 29th. We are in the zip code of 55981. We are in Wabasha, Minnesota. There is a weird smell. Oh, sideways. Should we count it as a jumper? Yeah. There is a weird smell. Turn it over. And not only is there a weird smell, but there's also something in the air, like some sort of a cloud or like an aerosol spraying type deal. And this has been going on for 4 days. We are also in the Twin Cities, and their zip code is 55480. 55480. Can you tell me what is the purpose for this fog? Tell me how the fog came. All right. I don't like the way they fell. Tell me what caused this fog. Why is it here? Is this fog a result of Mother Nature? Or is this fog a result of man? Is this a man-made condition? Dang, that's definitely a jumper. Now, I was asking, is this a man-made condition or is it Mother Nature? What should the people inside the zip code? Oh, all right. 3. I feel like I want to keep on. All right, then. If I'm going to keep all 3 of those, we have 5 cards. That's enough to start with. Whew. Yeah, I'm going to take this mask off. It's too hot in here. Dang it, I feel sorry for the people in Minnesota. I got to take this thing off. But if I was in those zip codes, I would still be wearing it.
This whole situation is fishy.
All right. So we have our 5 cards. All right, let's go to the first one. Right, the first jumper that jumped out so quick is the black moon. Oh, I feel so much better after taking that mask off. Ooh. This is crazy, though. Okay, you see the way, my pointer, you see the way the rabbit is jumping, and it's like the yin-yang thing? Like over here, the doorway is black, while his bottom half is white. And over here, his top half is white, but the background, his top half is black, but the background is white. This is like a contrast. It's a change. It's like it almost flips inside out. And of course, we know that hares and rabbits, they go fast. You know, they're not about speed like a cheetah or nothing like that, but rabbits do move pretty fast. So it's giving me the energy of whatever this is fast acting, but also they were I'm getting the effects of like just as quickly as it is this start, it stops. So before you can like really, diagnose it or see what's going on, it's not there no more. So they're saying that it's fast acting, but it has a very short what is that word when half-life? I think it's called half-life. It's how long medicine work while it's, while you done took it. Yeah, so it happens quick, whatever this is, but it also dissolves even quicker. So let's ask a question. All right. All right, Spirit, so you're showing me something in Minnesota concerning the half-life of some sort of a medicine or some sort of event. Even though it can affect you quickly, it also could change you quickly. What is this in regards to? What has a short half-life? Is this something in the fog, or is this something is this something in the air? What is it that has a short shelf life? All right. Seven of Pentacles. This kind of looks a little foggy. Look at the little clouds. Yep. Yep. Let's see, the Seven of Pentacles. Wow, that's not creepy at all. Okay. So you see on his card, even though the clouds is there in the background, which I think is the fog, look at what he's doing. He is working on his crops. He's a farmer. It's even though summer fruits might be off season right now, the actual trees or bushes and land is still there all the time. So what I'm getting the sense of, this fog or whatever it wasn't really there to affect the people as much as it did. It was more or less there to cover, they're saying, the food chain. For it to get into the dirt, into the soil, and to have animals drink it. It's in the water troughs, it's everywhere. So it wasn't meant to affect humans the way it did. It was meant for the food chain in a way. All right, thank you, Spirit. So let's go on to the next card. The next card is the Five of Mirrors. Isn't he cute? All right, let's see. All right, that sound, that's the washing machine all the way in the basement of this building. With this card, I kind of get the sense that people are somehow comparing how they look, or somebody is showing their self to another person. Like there could be some sort of a physical change that occurred for some. All of these little like mirror pieces are like kind of like chat screens where like people watching, like somebody live streaming something, and they have anomalies. They have the physical reaction to the fog. So they are showing people like it's real. Like, look. All right. So let's see. Put these down here for a minute. We're going to use the Beauty of Horror deck. All right, Spirit, it's December the 29th. of 2024. We are in the Wabasha in the Twin Cities area.
I've told you
We
what.
are in Minnesota, and the zip code is 55981. It could also be 55480. Just keep us in Minnesota. Keep us in the fog. The fog that has been going on for 4 days now. And we're on December the 29th. You show me someone inside the fog area that is doing, it seems like a live stream or a video showing people how they are sick or how this fog has affected them. Tell me more about this person's experience with the fog.
You
What are they telling?
suspect. You suspect.
So what are they telling people? It's too. Lord, I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep going because the music is getting louder and louder because it is a holiday. But I really want to do this last read, so we're gonna power through it. All right, so this is what they're talking about to their subscribers. So first things first, we got the Ace of Pentacles. They gotta have that Cash App tag pinned, or the Venmo, or the PayPal, or the however you're gonna give me your money. That's got to be up there. So they got the Cash App sign up there. What else are they talking about concerning the fog? Ooh, wow, wow. This is what they're saying their experiences with the fog. First of all, these two people look like they done definitely seen better days. And as you can see, the fog in this picture is now like black. This is like some weird zombie fog. What? All right, so they are saying it was I want to know, are these effects going to be permanent? Even though I kind of answered that question already. This almost makes you not want to eat food. Because how far did the fog get? All right, Spirit, we are in Minnesota. The visibility is only 1/4 of a mile. Let me check them again. The visibility is only 1/4 of a mile. We are in Wabasha in the Twin Cities area, zip code 55981 through to 55480. Keep us in the fog. Now, as we are in the fog in Minnesota, the date is December 29th. You showed me some people who were outside, completely exposed to the fog. They couldn't get away from it. It just almost consumed them in a way. Can you tell? Ooh, it's face down. When they fall to the floor, only read the ones that's face down. All right, so I was asking what's going to happen to the people that was deep into the fog. Dang. These people are going to be sick as a dog. So it might be true. You remember those comments that I read on the video? And this is not the vlogger saying they're gonna be sick as a dog. This is I just asked Spirit what was gonna happen to the people. I hope they stay hydrated. Or at this point, is it in the water? We don't know. We don't know. All right, let's see what else gonna happen to them. Oh shit, they're being observed. Could it all have been just a big old test? Is this a psychological operation? See, they trying to be back to normal. This person up here in the background watching them like,
You
I don't
suspect.
think experiment
You
number 220
suspect.
dash dash
This whole
dash
situation is
sunk
fishy.
in all
I've
the
told
way.
you
Give
what.
them a little more. Well, yeah, they try to go on, but they're being observed. Now, it's not giving experiment, but it's giving experiment, okay? Yeah. All right. So let's move on to the next card. We have 3 left. Ooh. The 3 of Wands. And this card doesn't have a lot of images on it. I'm going to still have a look, though. Actually, this isn't the Three of Wands at all. This is the Five of Wands. See? The two on this side and the two on that side, and then the one down the middle. Y'all know I've been reading this card as a Three of Wands for the last year. See, that's what I said. When they want you to notice something about a card, you notice it. When you don't supposed to notice it, you don't notice it. But this is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is about strife and struggle. You know, just trying to get it together, trying to hold it together. Like the energy of just trying to make it to the next year or make it to the next birthday. See, I'm getting a sense of like these little markers, those horizontal little markers, but that way. These are like it's like a calendar in a way, to where there are different stages and levels. Oh, y'all know what it is? It's a statistic report. Statistics. And statistics when you counting something, like you're trying to like do the ratios and stuff. It's a statistics. Spirit, you showed me a kind of report dealing with the fog. I guess it's a kind of a report. Yeah. There are lots of different numbers and stages. And I've never heard of statistics on fog before. What kind of things are in this statistics report? What are these reports about? Who's in them? Who's looking at them? Who's in control of these statistics report? Oop. All right. One card. Yay. All right. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. And look at the different people. And as soon as I picked up the card, it was they were saying the economic people. Like I guess like maybe the people who run the Treasury or
You
the
suspect.
Federal Reserve or
You
something.
suspect.
Or the I don't know, I'm not in governmental stuff, and I definitely don't work in the statistics bureau or economics, but this is who is looking at the statistics on the fog. Two of these are dangerous because they have weapons. Like he has a weapon on this one and he has a weapon on that one, and he over this one has the can that's like food, and the one down there has the canteen that's the water.
This whole situation is fishy. This whole
So,
situation is fishy.
yeah, you see these people? They're who's looking at the statistic reports on the fog. All right, so we have two more cards left. Let's do the second to last. Oh, is that right? So as you can see on this card, we have a map in a way. In like a little bag, someone's going to go on a trip. So I don't even have to clarify this one. This is them. They're going to try the fog thing in other states too. Minnesota was just like a trial run or a dry run. But if the reports look like how they want them to look like, they're going to do it in other states. Womp, womp, womp. All right. The last card, is Miserio. You see it? Which is just a miserable, sick person. Yeah, very sick person. Not only that, but look at that bush behind them.